You're really close with your mom. I listen, man and women alike, I get it. However, when they have a little or even too much input into your relationship, mama's going too far. Like I'm being honest, right? Too many of y'all have relationship issues because you go back to your mom and you tell her all of your business. I understand she gives good advice. I get it. Y'all close. But a relationship is where the line stops to try to get advice. Because let's really be honest. There's a lot of mothers that don't only give advice, but they overstep their boundaries. And you too scared to say something.
Let you know, man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me out.
Family, you guys are so amazing. It's your boy, Mr. AOS Inspires and AOS the Podcast. I had to pause real fast to let you know that this episode is sponsored by Urban Pulse Podcast. They post everything black. I mean, everything black, right? They post the drama. They post inspiration. They post motivation. Everything black that you can get your talk on, if you will. Urban Pulse Podcast, they post about it. We're sponsored by Urban Pulse Podcast, the true essence of everything black. I love them guys to life. What's going on, family? You guys are so amazing. It's your boy, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the Podcast. I'm going to step on some people's toes today. Like, some of y'all going to be all in your feelings. Some of y'all going to be mad. I'm going to be honest. Jimmy Crack Corner, I don't care. I got to set the record straight. You already see the thumbnail. When mama goes too far. You see it. When mama goes too far. And I get it. Like, listen, I ain't here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time today. This episode is not to be a long time. It's to be a good time. I get it, right? Some of y'all are really close. I've seen some women that are really close, and I've seen some dudes. I'm close with my mom, but I know how to draw the line. I know where the boundary stops, right? And these are the boundaries. Now, I've seen some mothers that don't know how to stay in the confines of her own boundary. She oversteps I've seen it time and time again, but I wanted to make this episode, not to throw shade, but I wanted to help some people out. Now, a lot of y'all like, yo, why are my relationships keep ending? Like, my mom is my homie. Like, my mom is my best friend. I get it, right? But this is the thing, right? I truly believe when you have family involved into your relationships, number one, they're going to always take your side. I don't care how close they get with the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the husband, the wife, whoever. I don't care how close they get with them. Naturally, you are part of them. They will always take. So the reason I suggest people don't go to your mom, I mean, it's cool. You want to talk to your mom about some things are cool, but I need you, if you're that type of person that has conversation with your parents or your mom in this particular instance, right? I need you to have a backbone to know, hey, mom, this is the boundary. Like, we don't go past this right here. But let's really be honest. You open that door when you begin to bring information to her and you cry on her shoulders. You open that door for her to say things that she needs to say or that she feels necessary to say, right? Many of y'all gonna have an issue with this, but as an alpha dog, as a real man, the truth of the matter is when we have problems in our relationship, we deal with it. And I get it. You may have friends that you talk to, and even I have friends. I have a best friend that I talk to. It's my dog. It's my guy. But I don't take his advice because we move differently. We're two different, totally different men. We're going to operate our houses two different ways. He's going to do one way. It's this. Yes, you need somebody. Let me clear this up. You need somebody outside of your mom that you can vent to. Somebody safe that's not going to say, girl, leave him, man. Look, big dog, I got this other chick on look, she ready to do whatever. She giving you, no, you don't need that. You need a safe place, a place where you can come and vent, and they're not going to give you piss poor advice. They're not going to say, listen, hey, let's go do something right quick with somebody. No, you don't need that. You need somebody in your life that's a really good friend that you can vent to, that will correct you when you're wrong, right? Now, I know some of y'all gonna have some pushback, but my mom tells me when I'm wrong in my relationship. Yeah, that's cool in the gang. However, but you got to realize she's still going to be biased. She may tell you that you're wrong, but she's going to be biased. Now, let me set the perfect picture. The reason I say that she's going to be biased is because say y'all get into an argument, and even though she says that you're wrong, if you say that this person did anything disrespectful to you, watch this. Every time she comes in her presence, that's going to play in your mom's mind, and she's going to treat her or treat him accordingly. That I don't care how you try to chop it up. It's hard for somebody to come to you that you really, really love and tell you that somebody did them wrong and you not feel a certain type of way towards this person. Like, I love this person, so it doesn't matter what they did. You did this. So it's always going to be bias when mama goes too far. And I'm going to tell you this was crazy. A lot of y'all ladies are going to rock with your boy for this one. A lot of y'all men are not men enough to stand up to say, mama, this is not your place. Because you feel like you don't want to be disrespectful, but sometimes you got to put your mama in her place. Now, I don't have that issue. I don't have to be like, hey, mama, no, you don't. Hey, listen, I don't have to be sharp-tongued because she knows that's y'all business. It's crazy because it's like a catch-22. Many of you are like, listen, I'm going to go to my mom. Me and my mom are really tight. I can trust her opinions. And when she becomes too opinionated, you don't like that, right? Many of you, listen, some of y'all can holler at your boy in the comments, and I know I'm telling the truth. Some of y'all are at the point where you're like, listen, I do not care for my mom giving me advice or giving her opinion. She's really opinionated. But what do you think happens when you open that gate and you open that door to tell her, hey, this is what I'm dealing with? How do I handle it? Or you don't even have to ask for advice. She's going to give you advice. Hey, listen, I was just doing this, and then we argue about this all the time, and this is going wrong. They're not making this, and it doesn't matter what you talk about. Baby, well, this is what I would say. She's going to lend her advice. It's the same catch-22 when you always ask your parents for money. You're always going to them asking for money. You can't get mad to a degree. You can't get mad at them voicing their financial opinion about your life because you have opened that door. I'm not saying don't go get no help. If you need help, get help, right? But understand what comes along with that. Understand. And the thing about the mom situation, I need I need the man to be man. I'm not saying that you're less of a man because you love going to your mom, but you got to learn to say, hey, this is not the space that I need to involve my mom. I get it. You love her. I get it. She's wise. I get it. Y'all tight. But it comes a time and point where you have to grow up and be a man or be a woman. And we can have a close relationship, but as it pertains to my relationship, this is off limits. It's off limits. Because, and this is the fact, just like I stated about my best friend. This is the thing. Your mom is going to move differently than you. Now, this is what I love to tell people all the time. You take advice from whoever you want to take advice from, but we're talking about mamas right now. But if you take advice from your mom, this is what you got to understand. When you do and implement what she says, you're the one that have to live with it, not her. Yeah, she'll get the side effects of how you feel, and she'll get the brunt of that. But the main decision, you got to live with it. Make sure that you can live. This is what I tell people. I give sound relationship content. I never would get on this mic and say, you need to do this. You need to do this. I would give you, like I'm doing a 10-part series about how to prepare for your first date. I'm giving you tips, but I would never tell you to do this, do that, and third. If you've been following me for a while, you already know my phrase. I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it, because if it doesn't produce the results that you have been expecting or that you want, you're going to blame me. Like, yo, I listened to you. I should never have listened to you. No, I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to put you in that position. So that's what I'm saying. You open up a gate when you get your mom involved into your relationships. Relationship. Right? That's cool if you want to, hey, listen, Mom, what you think about this? Just need some wisdom. But don't let it be about your relationship. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I've seen this mom, the guy was just telling her some general stuff and she began fishing. Because when you go to somebody with a problem, they can automatically diagnose you, especially if they're good at this, that something else is going on. Then they begin to talk about that. And most times they right on point. And it's not their fault, but you open that door. When you open the door for her to state and say how she feels, you can't get mad. Don't get mad. Listen, bro. Don't get mad because your mom has too much to say. You have told her too much information. Shut your mouth. Learn from your mistakes. Be a man, be a woman, and make your own decisions. And stand 10 toes down on your decision. Right? I need you to grow up. Too many of y'all are expecting your mom to fight your battle that you need to fight. Not even fight, what you need to face. Stop relying on her to do so much and get pissed when she oversteps her boundaries. You allow those boundaries to be overstepped. I'm out of time. I love you guys to life. When mama has gone too far, let's really be honest. Let go.